Oh God. Have you ever been attracted to a cartoon character?
Aladdin.
We're here on a Monday night and we just got off work and we wanted something fun to do. So we asked all of our subscribers through our email and through our Facebook to give us some questions.
And I dressed up for you guys, but...
Yeah, you guys had some awesome questions, so thank you for sending them. And let's get to them. All right, question number one.
All right.
What made the decision to take Jonathan's last name when you guys were married?
This was so long ago.
Well, we have been married for what, like 8 years now?
No, but it was, you took my last name when we were domestic partnered.
Oh yeah, that was a thing, you guys. Before gay marriage was allowed? Why'd you laugh when I said gay marriage?
Because it's so crazy to think about that. Like, when we were together, years before, we had to be domestic partner because gay marriage wasn't a thing.
We got married a long time ago now. We've been together for what, 15, 16 years now?
16 years next month, and so next month would actually make 15 years since we've been domestic partnered, and since you took my last name. For me, it was important to have the same last name.
And back then, it was traditions. Like, like when you trade a goat to someone, you get their last name. You have to take their last name. So my father talked to his father and we're like, okay, I'll give him 3 goats and he has to take his last name.
None of that happened. So what really happened, goats?
I'm trying to talk that like biblical talk, you know.
So what really happened was, I remember it being really important to me that I wanted the same last name as whoever my husband that I was gonna end up being with. And I didn't really care what last name it was. I didn't care if it was my last name or like my husband's last name. It didn't really matter, I just wanted the same last name.
I liked his last name. I didn't have really an attachment to my own last name, really, so I took it. I took it.
He became a Ferrara. What are your favorite Christmas holiday traditions? God, it's like, I feel like every year is so dramatically different of where we are in our lives. It's been so long since we've had a traditional Christmas where we go to our family's house and driving all over Southern California trying to get every family member and then getting yelled at for leaving late and then like just being stuck in traffic for 5 hours.
That headache, yeah. You know what our tradition is?
What?
Getting each other a gift like a month before Christmas and then giving it to each other a day after we buy it because we just can't contain it. That's our holiday tradition.
We're so bad, you guys, about Christmas gifts too. It's always like, it's never wrapped because we always are just like, what do you want for Christmas? And it's like, I don't like really want anything, don't worry about it. Or because it's like we have the same,
we're just not materialistic in that sense too. And like if we need something, like which is few and far in between, like we don't really need a lot. So when we need something, we just get it for each other. Do you have any advice for first-time home buyers since you've been through the process?
So, the best thing I can say about real estate is that for me and Aaron, it took us so long to get into it, but once we got into it, we really got into it. We really enjoy it. Like this house isn't for our forever home, and I don't know how long we'll be here, but we'll move again. And the best advice I can give anyone who's looking to buy a house is pay off your debt, make sure you concentrate on your credit, and make sure you don't switch jobs a lot.
Make sure you have some kind of savings. Even if it's just a little bit, like that buffer will come in handy when you have some kind of something burst or something spill or someone come over and ruin something. You're gonna need that. And also, like, just get in as soon as you can. Like, even if you have to sacrifice, like, we're all about the sacrifice, you know us. Like, if you have to sacrifice to get in, and this is what you really want to do, it does kind of help you in the long run. It might feel like you're spending a lot of money at first and things like that, but the investment in yourself and everything, it really will pay off one day, I feel like. But yeah, hopefully that helped a little bit. How do you make new friends in your 20s, more particularly friends that are LGBTQ+? So if you're really shy about meeting people and stuff like that, a good place is to meet friends online or like on video games and things like that. Things you have common interests and stuff. You can join like, I'm sure there's gay chat rooms or gay like...
Or a cooking class. Like
yeah.
Gay cooking class.
Yeah, gay pottery class. I'm sure there's gay like channels for YouTube and like gamers and stuff like that or things like that.
You know what's a good one? Have a dog. Because it's like when you go to a dog park, or you go on walks with your dog, like Bandit, it's like a chick magnet, it's like a guy magnet.
Yeah.
Like everyone wants to stop us when we walk and we go to the dog park. They're always just like, oh, your dog's so cool. Is he a husky? Is he a mountain moose? How old is he? He's so cool. I wanted to get a husky. Like there's just so much dialogue in there, and like they can just spawn into friendships. What's an art medium you haven't tried but always wanted to?
Ooh, so if you guys haven't watched our channel, I'm more of an artist, like traditional painting, drawing, things like that. And he's more of a writer, and sometimes, like, I'm sure you've done poetry and things like that. No, but you used to color me, oh, it was so cute, you guys. Okay, God. I remember when he worked at 24 Hour Fitness. It's like a Planet Fitness, it's like an LA Fitness, it's on the West Coast mostly. But I remember when we first started dating, and you knew that you had this free time because you worked at like the kids club where you'd watch the kids, right, with Sam. It was so funny. So you would with
Sam from LA, we would do it together where we were watching kids while the moms worked out.
I thought this was the best thing ever because he knew I was an artist, and he would grab these coloring pages. Like there was one I remember, I think I still have it actually.
You do?
I do have it in the garage. I'll show you guys one day, 15 years later. I had this, he would draw on coloring pages and color them for me and write my name on it. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever because he was using, you know, my medium and stuff like that. I don't know how I got to this, but I just thought that was a really cool story because...
That is a cool story, I forgot about that.
I love that, you always did sweet.
I did a Spider-Man one for you.
I remember exactly the Spider-Man.
I did an Eeyore one for you too.
What was the question again?
What kind of art medium would you do?
Oh, I don't know.
You're an artist, what would you do if it wasn't...
So, I've done painting, I've dabbled in like molding and things like that. I would want to do, actually, I'm like a huge nerd, so I would really like to do sculpture, but like in the like action figure sculpture. I've dabbled a little bit in that, but I would like to actually get in those little brushes and like really make characters. Especially, it would be really cool to make characters out of my comic book characters, like make like a figurine out of them or something, because I was big on playing with figurines as a kid. What about you?
Well, obviously I'm a writer. I would like to do different types of writing because I'm so into books, but I would like to do like script writing. I always kind of have a couple ideas for like sitcoms, but like, I don't know, it's like so in the back, like, because I have so much other stuff that I want to write. But besides like a completely different art medium, if I like could start over or like if I had the time, would be like something to do with film. Like directing, I think that would be kind of cool to get into. It's just like, I don't need another like art job that's not gonna pay money unless I make it big. Like I don't need another one of those to add to my plate.
Exactly. We don't have the time for that right now. What is the sexiest part about your partner? Ooh, that's hard to choose because like, I'm physical, but I'm also emotional. Like when I am attracted to you. You know what I mean? So like, I think like your face obviously and your eyes are sexy, but like also other parts of you are really...
I think it's just the whole package. Like there's
you like with the whole package?
The whole package. Everything about you is sexy.
The whole package?
Honey. Everything. I love everything about you.
Stop.
Inside and out. So I can get attracted from this little hair here to this little toe over here.
That little toe hair down there too? Oh God. Have you ever been attracted to a cartoon character?
Aladdin.
Answer faster.
When I was a kid, who was it?
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna deny that. Captain Planet, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
Damn!
All of the X-Men.
Do you know who I always thought was really hot?
Who?
And I was too old to think he was hot. I was an adult. Prince Naveen from Princess the Frog. He's fine.
Oh God.
That's a fine looking cartoon.
They gotta stop making them like that. Right? Yeah.
What's your favorite type of underwear you own? I don't know, we're kind of brief guys.
Yeah. Let's keep it brief. Hey, let's keep it brief.
But we do have, we had some sexy little underwear that we got a many year ago. It was like a tuxedo one. Oh. And it has a little flap on the back. It's like a tailcoat in the back, and it's like has a bow tie in front. Do you remember that one? We still own it.
We still own it.
But I remember because we got, I think it was a gift someone gave us as a joke, like a gag gift years ago. I remember when we were living on our own, like for the first couple months, and I was doing laundry. I was in college still, and I was doing doing laundry at my parents' house because we couldn't afford laundry.
Yeah, and no apartment in California has a any type of laundry machine. They don't. Not where we live.
Not where we live, for sure. So anyways, I was doing it at my mom's house and she did the load, and then she must have found them. They were just folded up on the top of the load. That was so embarrassing.
That was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied about your age or weight?
Yes. Just look at my driver's license.
No, I've never. No, I've never done
yes,
that.
Yes, you did it on this video.
I would never. Oh, and by the way, it's dinner time. Come on, snack time. Love you guys.